It's Michael from Light Bicycle again, and right now I'm going to tell you how to set up your cyclocross and gravel tires tubeless. So what I have with me here is a CX36 rim from Light Bicycle, already taped and ready to go, some tubeless sealant from Orange Seal, and a brand new Vittoria Terreno Dry cyclocross tire. I also have a tubeless valve ready to install, a set of pliers. This is for removing the valve core from the tubeless valve, and this little tool, it's actually for bleeding hydraulic brakes, but I like to use it to inject sealant and not make a mess at the same time. So the very first thing I'm going to do is grab my rim and just install the tire with no sealant. Okay, so we got one side of the tire in. I actually made a little mistake and forgot to install the valve beforehand, but that's no problem. You can still do that at this step right here. Install the little rubber washer, install the larger metal washer, and I want to make sure it's nice and tight on there. So the next thing I'm going to do is install the other side of the tire. Make sure the bead sits into the center, and let's see how far we can get it. There we go. The very first thing I'm going to do is just try to inflate this without any sealant in. There you go. That's the sound of success. So my next step is to remove all that air I just put in. Once you get the air out, you can remove the valve core. Any tubeless valve actually has a removable valve core that just requires a counterclockwise twist. The next step is taking your sealant. Now I've already given this a nice shake before I started. I'm going to put a little bit into the cup here. Orange Seal recommends between 50 and 100 milliliters for a cross tire. This guy right here holds about 50 mil. So there we go, full of sealant. I like to try to inject it going up here so I don't make a mess if it drips all over the place. And then I'm going to reinstall the valve core here. Finally, I'm going to grab my floor pump here. There we go. So after I've put some air in the tire, next step is just give it a nice little spin and make sure all sides of the tire have sealant in them. Now is a good time to check if there are any leaks coming. You should be able to see and hear them at this point. I can't see or hear anything, so I know that this tire is sealed and ready to go. Thanks for joining me today. I hope I've told you everything you need to know to set up your gravel or cyclocross tire tubeless. If you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube page, and if there's anything else you'd like to know or any questions you have, just leave them in the comment section below.